me, Matthew.
Hello and welcome to CTE Live. Today we're here at North Shore Senior High School. To my left is Miss Panty, who teaches computer science here at North Shore Senior High School. I'm Toby Castro, and I work in the Career and Technical Education Department. Mrs. Panty, go ahead and get us started and tell us why it is you teach computer science.
Well, I teach computer science to instill into the minds of these gifted kids what technology is, and computer science actually the coding and programming, and that's it.
So, computer science deals with the coding and programming of computers. Is it safe to say that you need computer science to kind of figure out what the computer actually will do?
Yes, of course. You write programs. You teach your computer what to do, and you write, algorithms and programs to to tell the computer what to actually give you back the information.
So, you mentioned algorithms. So, is there some math involved in computer
Of
programming?
course.
Okay. And
Technology, I'm sorry,
no,
technology is a way of life, and math is a must.
so technology is a way of life. Math is a must in computer science.
Yes, sir.
So for students that are interested in this type of field of computer science, what classes would they take? Do they start off with an intro level course and move to computer science 1, computer science 2?
I think what you need is a very good background of mathematics. Um, Probably a good deal is, that you have to learn logic, and you must want to learn it.
Okay. So we took some footage of students working on something today. What is it your students are working on today?
They're working on Magpie, and most of the things that they do here is use the Java programming language to write programs and do some math also.
So let's pull up Matthew. We got Christian here working on something as well. If Matthew could come on up, we'll go ahead and interview Matthew. Matthew is a student here at North Shore Senior High School. This is his first year in computer science. And let's go ahead and ask Matthew, why is it you took computer science?
I took computer science just because it's a pretty challenging class, but it's still pretty fun. I've always been interested in computers and wanted to get better at learning them, so I feel like this was a really good class to take.
So do you plan to use it after high school? What are your plans for after high school?
I plan to go to college for psychology, but I feel like computer science can apply to anything just because technology is going to be the future. So it's always good to just have that in your pocket just to be ready for honestly anything.
Now, Mrs. Panty was saying that math is a must in computer science. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a must. There's a lot of math involved. It's not based off of math, but, well, I guess it kind of is, but it goes into, like, there's definitely parts of computer science where you definitely need to know.
So for students that may not be the best at math, should they be swayed away from computer science, or would you still challenge them to give it a try?
I don't think so. I'm not the best math student. I'm in AP math classes, but I think you can figure it out. You can always learn. We have a good teacher, so it definitely has helped me get better at math. For sure.
Okay. Let's bring back Mrs. Panty and talk to her a little bit about the careers available for students, for those that are really interested in computer science. What's the demand like in the industry of computer science?
Well, the demand is so great, especially since everything is virtual now. Who else will be writing the programs to where teachers can actually use um, to teach the kids virtually? Google came from a program. Google is a program. All those apps that you're using are programs. Um, Amazon works with an algorithm. So, yeah, there is a big need.
And one of the things I find interesting, and correct me if I'm wrong, but students who are interested in this field of technology as well, they have the opportunity to work from home. I read a report that it was on the news during the really outbreak of COVID. Google, was very quick to have their employees work from home. So was Microsoft, and they also announced that those employees that are successfully working from home won't have to come back to the office. And so I think that goes to show that these are some of the most essential workers, because our life's dependent on technology, and it's computer science that builds the programs and the language, and really figure out how the computers do what it is they do. What competitions and certifications may be available to students who are interested?
Well, we have, I heard that UIL now will be done virtually. And also we have competitions from National Center for Women in Information Technology, or NCWIT, that I am a member of. And two of our students actually won titles. Um, there's a lot of opportunities for computer science, and most of them now, because of the situation, we're doing it virtually.
Right. And we mentioned there's not a current certifications that students are working towards right now, but there are some that are available for those go-getter students that could possibly attain a certification. What is the certification?
I think that's unified.
Unified code?
Yeah, I think so. I forgot the rest, but there's a lot of them. We have yet to look at it. But because the AP Computer Science is more of College Board, so we are focusing on Java. In fact, I have invitations from online programming that we can actually do. It's just that we do not have time, because the College Board curriculum is very rigid.
So
But
very.
I'm interested, so I'm looking into
And
it.
this program's still in building. It recently was adopted and put into career and technical education. It's been a course that's been offered here at North Shore Senior High School. It's currently not offered this school year at Galena Park High School, but for students that are interested in learning about computer science, when it comes time to pick your courses with your counselors, go ahead and select the computer science. If this interests you, select it, so that way we know in the career and technical education office how we need to plan for you. If that's hiring an additional teacher or something like that, we're going to try to do what we can to make sure you're enrolled in the classes that you want to take. So again, computer science isn't currently offered on the south side, but that doesn't not allow you to take it potentially. So I'm always going to tell you to go to our website to find more resources. That's galenaparkisd.com/CTE. There you'll find resources about not just the computer science pathway, but all of our pathways in the classes that we teach here in Galena Park related to career and technical education. Once again, coming to you live from North Shore Senior High School, covering computer science. Looks like Ms. Panty has something else to say.
Yeah, I'd like to take note also, guys, that we have the very first recipient of the very first Amazon Future Engineer came from this class, Merlin Roldan, where she got a $40,000 scholarship last year, and I think she's in UT right now, and she said that she's doing great. It's a paid summer internship, and of course, it's limited to those who are taking computer science.
And probably
But
those
yes,
students that are
Amazon.
go-getters, right? They
Yeah,
didn't.
Amazon Future Engineer,
I would like to have $40,000.
of course.
So I'm looking at some of the others around us, and they're like laughing. But yes, that's a lot of money for
That's a lot of
college.
money for
Goes a long way. Well, again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Mrs. Panty,
Thank you.
Christian, and Matt. Thank you for joining us today. And you guys take care.